Oh, this is up close. Hello. I am going to, yeah, let's do this. Making sure I'm coming in okay. I got a dog peeking through here. I'm gonna, oh, something won't let me share. It won't let me share. Will it let me share? There it goes. If you are tuning in, say hello. Apparently I can't spell mystery. All right. Okay, it is 6:01. Let me wait a couple, let's give it about a minute. I thought a dog was trying to come in. Hello, if you are tuning in, please leave a comment and say hello. We're gonna get started here in just a second. Or two, or not. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. It is, I don't even know what day it is. What day is it? It's August 10th. It's my baby Sissy's birthday. She's 42. So happy birthday, Bina. This is Becca with Becca's Creation. I am your independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in Clarksville, Tennessee. If you are local, I do in-home classes, and I've started pushing out kits. So you can find all the details out on my page, but it is Monday. I didn't get to mystery stamping last month because I was a little busy with family trips and stuff, so decided to go ahead and skip last month, so I apologize, but I am back, and clues were sent out on Friday, and I have to say I had a little fun with this set. So we are going to play with, I know it's still hot outside, but I pulled out the Oh My Fright set. This is an online exclusive item that was in July, available in July. And I am using the Spooktacular 6x6 paper as well. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and bring you down, and we'll go ahead and get started. So just bear with me. All right, look at that. Hopefully it's not too much of a glare. Is it? Maybe it is, or not. Okay, so we are playing with this paper. It's the Spooktacular 6x6 designer paper, and I'm going to tell you, I ended up making a card with each one of the papers. So you've got a jack-o'-lantern, you've got Frankenstein, and you have Count Dracula, and there's one more. We've got the, I think this is Skeletor or something, but so we're actually going to play with this one here. So I'm going to set these off to the side. I'm going to go ahead and show you my, the ones that I have already created. So this, if you haven't figured out by the clue, it is a pocket card. So here's one, and this one, actually I let it slide too much. So it's a little pocket card. You can just slide that in. So there's one. Here's Frankenstein, same thing, another pocket. You can even put like a bag of Skittles or Twix in. So on this one, I actually used the paper that goes along with this suite, which is the Frightfully Fun paper. So, and then the same with this one. Look at Dracula. Too cute. All right, and I will share these images once I upload this into my YouTube, and I'll give you all the materials that I use. So we'll go ahead and get started. You will need, let's see, you will need it was a 4 1/4 by 8 3/4. You're scoring this at 5 1/2. So this is going to be the pocket portion of that said card. And then you need a 3 1/2 by 4 1/4. And this piece is for your inside. Okay, so I'm going to set that off to the side. And when I say inside, it's actually part of the pocket. Inside, it's the pull-out tab. So this is your top piece. Hey, Tam Tam. I get to see you on Friday. So this piece is 3 5/8 by 4 1/8, and this is going to be your top piece of cardstock. So set that off to the side. And then we need a inside piece. This measures at 3 3/8 by 4. So I'm going to set this off over here because we're going to do some stamping on that. And then this is the paper that I'm going to use. Now, I decided that for the background paper, I'm going to make it look like it's all one, like I did with Count Dracula here. Nope, I lied. With Frankenstein. Okay, so notice how the Frankenstein, the head is top. So that's why I'm going to use quite a few paper to make it look like it's all one piece, if that makes sense. So, all right, we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, so what I'm going to do on this piece, it's a 6 by 6. So I'm going to get my my paper trimmer, and I am going to take 1 inch off of the side. So let me get my paper trimmer. And I'm going to take 1 inch off because the measurement that I need is 3 1/2 by 4 1/4. So, and I think this is, am I right? Nope, I lied. Is it? No, it's 4 by 5 1/4. I'm sorry. So this piece is going to be 4 by 5 1/4 because that's going to go on this here on the inside. So what I'm going to do is I'm trying to figure out how much of the face is going to be on the front of here. Do you see what I'm doing? So, I know the width is the right size. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit off the top. I'm just going to take about, okay, so this is at measuring at 6. So I need to bring it down to 5 1/4. So I'm going to take most of it off of the bottom. So I'm just going to take 1/4 off the top, and then I'm going to bring it down and bring the rest, take the rest off. So it hits 5 1/4. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, so now what this is going to do is I'm going to place that on here. I'm going to bring this up just a little bit. Okay, so you see that? Okay, now what I need to do is I need a bottom piece, and then I need my front. Does that make sense? So now what I'm going to do is I know that this is 4 1/4. So this piece here will need 4 and, oh, nope, it's 3 1/8. 3 1/8. So what I'm going to do is take my paper here. I need the bottom piece. We're going to take that to 3 1/8. Okay. We're just going to save that because I do like the back side of that. Makes perfect scraps. So keep those for another project. So now this is going to go here. Okay. Does it look good? Yep. All right. So now I'm going to work on my front panel, which this piece is 3 5/8 by 4 1/8. So the DSP I need is for, actually, what size it says. Hold on. See, I got myself confused because I decided, so we're going to do 3 3/8. Nope, 3 1/2. This is 3 1/2. So we're going to do 3 3/8. But first I'm going to take an inch off on each side. So it sounds complicated because I'm using a paper that has a focal point. But if you just use DSP to create your card, I mean, you could still use, do the pocket card, but I just wanted to play around with this paper, and I ran out of time to create one that's just plain, DSP. So I'm going to bring this in another 8 on each side. And I thought I did the math on here, but apparently this girl doesn't do math. It's girl math. All right. So I'm going to bring it in just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Okay. Because we need the sides to be even. All right. So now I want his face. We're going to bring this up to, let's do an inch. Because we're going to need this to be, what measure is this for? We're going to do this at, that seems like a lot. Okay, hold on. Are you still with me, Tam Tam? Okay, this is too much. Let me trim it just a little bit more. Actually, I'm going to take it from the bottom. If I would have just cut it, that I had the measurements, it would have been fine, but it'll all come together. Okay. Okay. So now I have my front, and I have my inside pieces here. So I am done cutting. Let me push this off to the side. I'm going to pull out this stamp set because we need to stamp. We are going to stamp our image down here. And I decided I am going to, I love this little Casper guy. But we're going to do Halloween. Happy Halloween. And I'm going to pull out my Memento. And I'm just going to stamp that here in the bottom right-hand corner. And then there is some bats. So we're going to use that stamp as well. Get a good coverage. And then I'm just going to angle that. Push down really good. Okay. Okay, so I'm not going to glue this down just yet. And the reason being is because I need to create a tab so we can pull that out into from the pocket. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and glue down these pieces. Again, use your choice of adhesive. Mine is this booger glue. I'm a glue girl, so we're just going to glue that down. And then we're going to glue this guy down. I know you like Halloween. It's my Halloween girl. Did you see the witch's hat? I just got it in today. And I have to say, it's a lot better than from the original, the one that we had years ago. So, all right, I'm going to glue this piece down to the front. And if I wanted to, yep, you my Halloween girl. If I wanted to, I could probably trim this down just a little bit, but I'm not going to. He looks ghoulish enough, so. Oh, Echo's trying to come in. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some ribbon. So there is this black shimmery ribbon that comes with this suite. And so I'm just going to wrap this around instead of gluing the side pieces. So that way, if you want to put some candy in it, you can put candy in it. I don't have any candy in the house. You could put some fruit snacks in there, I guess. I have some fruit snacks. I am a Skittle carnivore, so I try not to have any of the candy in the house anymore. Because I have no self-control. I have no self-control. Okay, so let me clean up this bow just a little bit. And again, I will post all the items that I've used to create this once I get done uploading it on YouTube. Okay, I need to trim this. We're going to trim, and then I'm going to need about 4 inches, not even 4 inches. So now I need to create my tab here. And for that, I am going to actually pull out my, my adhesive here. Oops. Just going to run a little bit of snail adhesive there. And I'm going to flip this, add some here. Whoops. I'm going to flip this so I can create my tab to pull it out. Okay. And then I'm going to add my glue. Glue that down. You can add some Wink of Stella there. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is pop that piece up with some dimensionals. Let me grab those dimensionals. I went on a retreat this past weekend and I only brought one package of dimensionals and I ran out. I could not believe that I didn't have any extra. All right, so now I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to, did I grab all of them? Yep. And you can center it, bring it up if you want. Up to me. Yep, that's straight. All right, and then this piece, you're just going to slide that in right behind it. What do you think? Now, there are some embellishments that is part of this particular suite, and it has bats. We've got bats. We've got little ghosts and some white and black dimensional. These are like, they almost feel like silicone. So I started to put, you know what? I think that would be hilarious. Hold on. Where's my take your pick? I'm going to give him a little mole, or I should say a beauty mark. Hey, Rebecca. All right, so here's the one that we just did. Let me bring you oh, that was way too close. Let me bring it up. So here's the one that I just made, and then here's Count Dracula, and I use paper. Paper from this paper is actually from the Frightfully Fun Suite. So, so there's that one. And then I did Frankenstein. and I just carried over the paper. So there's that. And then I did the pumpkin. I just cut out the pieces here and popped it up, make it look like he's in a pumpkin patch. And then here's one and there is a tag back here. It just slid down, so I should have made it longer to where, there it goes. So there's that, and then there's this one. And this one actually has the bat on it. Pretty cool, huh? I started out with this one. Did I start out with this one? I think I did these two over the weekend, and then this morning when I was grabbing stuff to do, I was like, you know what? Let me just do all of them, just so you guys can have some variation of it. So I will share these on my page once I upload the video to YouTube. And I hope you enjoyed this session of mystery stamping. And I plan to go live on YouTube either this week or next week, because the projects that I did for our stamp class last month, I have a couple of kits left over, so I'm going to remake those over on my YouTube channel. So you might want to make sure you follow me over there so you can catch me. But in the meantime, thanks for tuning in. Tammy, I will see you on Friday. Rebecca, I'll see you another day. And you guys have a great evening. Bye.